Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another request from you guys, from my man Brody. He said a future Hall of Fame lineup. So I kind of went through a few lists I found online and decided to kind of go through and see who I think was going to make it. And then on some of them, I decided to be a little bolder and who I think will make the Hall of Fame at some point in their career. So at first, I did a really obvious one, so I'll go through those first. Starting with the offensive line, I'm going to go kind of quick. Joe Thomas was a card in the game. He isn't playing right now, but I mean, first ballot when he's able to. But Nelson's one of those guys who's going to be a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Travis Frederick's been one of the best center in the league pretty much since the year after he came in. Marshall Yanda just retired this year, I'm fairly certain, and his stats are insane. He is more than likely going to be a Hall of Famer. He was part of a Super Bowl winning team, so his legacy is pretty cemented. And then Andrew Whitworth's kind of a toss-up. A right tackle, there was really nobody in the league that I saw that was like, this guy's gonna be in the Hall, so him I'm just throwing in there because one, Bengal I think he should be in, and because he made the Super Bowl with the Rams, I think is more than likely. Gronk is a very obvious one, gonna be first ballot, probably the most dominant tight end we've ever seen at his peak. Was just insane. George Kittle's one of those guys, if he keeps up his pace, he'll be right alongside him. Fullback, I didn't really put anybody because I thought that was kind of hard to put in, so just didn't. Quarterback, pretty easy. Tom Brady, obviously gonna be in Hall of Fame, arguably the greatest player of all time. No need to stay on that one. Running back, Adrian Peterson, without a doubt, probably the first ballot Hall of Famer running back that's playing right now. And then behind that, I put Saquon because I think if he keeps up the same kind of numbers that he has so far, I think he's gonna be easily in the Hall of Fame. And then going to receiver, Julio Jones I think is 100% lock. Same with Larry Fitzgerald, there's not much debate, and I do think AJ Green has a really good shot, especially if he can stay healthy these last few years of his career. He's put up historic numbers in his first 7 or 8 seasons. Has been plagued with injuries and then hasn't been able to win too much since he's been in Cincinnati. But I think he's got a good shot, especially with Joe Burrow as his quarterback. Now flipping up to the defensive side, this is where I got a little bit more bold. We're gonna start with the linebackers. Luke Kuechly's pretty easy, same with Bobby Wagner. Both have been, the last decade have been insane, great the whole time, especially Von Miller as well, since he won his Super Bowl MVP, pretty obvious choice. And then right outside linebacker, anybody in the league right now is kind of a toss-up, but I do think Chandler Jones is one of the most criminally underrated guys in the league right now. Dude puts up numbers every year. This last year he had 19 sacks, and I feel like no one talked about it. So I think he's got a good shot, especially if he keeps up the same pace for the last few years of his career. Earl Thomas was a bit of a stretch, but I think he's got a shot. He's won a Super Bowl with the Seahawks and part of the historic defense they had for a while. I think Jamal Adams is a guy that can be in the Hall of Fame, especially if he keeps the same career trajectory up. Especially if he gets out of New York, he's going to be a ball player somewhere and make a huge impact. Moving down to defensive line, probably the easier one to me, honestly. Aaron Donald's no doubt. I mean, he's just been a beast since he came into the league. Geno Atkins, I think, a bit of a bias, but I think he's been so dominant since he came in. Done so much with such a little help that I think he's going to make. He made the all-decade team, which is a really good sign. And Ndamukong Suh is one of those guys who you could really go either way. A lot of people hate him, a lot of people love him. When he was at his peak, he was super dominant. I think he's got a shot. Less than everybody else, but I think he's got a shot. JJ Watt, not a guy I'm a huge fan of, but I think he's got a great chance for the Hall of Fame. He's just a really good player, and he's been pretty dominant since he came in. And then going to corner, I think it's a little bit tougher at corner. I think Jalen Ramsey got a really good shot, really solid player. Richard Sherman's, I would say, pretty much a lock at this point. Been on a Super Bowl winning team, key of the Legion of Boom, and then still playing really well with the 49ers. And then lastly, we've got Stephon Gilmore, some guy who I think if he keeps the same pace as well, he could do it. I mean, he was locked down this whole last year. So that is who I think is going to be the future Hall of Fame team. So let's hop into a game and see if we can get these future Canton-bound guys a win. We're hopping into a weekend league game, and there's our top 3. We got a lot of golden tickets on this team. I like it. And then he has got a lot of golden tickets as well. This is probably going to get sweaty. Let's see how good this defense can be for us. This does look like he's running a cheese stretch. Yeah, I mean, this is not going to be a ton of fun, guys. I'm going to say that right now. Oh, okay, he didn't come out in that lineup. I'm kind of shocked, but very happy. I think he's going to run an RPO stretch here. No, just a straight up dive, and we get the tackle. I thought this one was a super fun idea, though. It took me a while to build the team just because I tried to think about it pretty in depth and look at stats and be like, okay, these guys do actually have a really good shot, and these guys probably don't. So let me know in the comments, though, what you guys agree with, what you disagree with. I'd love to hear what you guys love to say. I love talking football, so just leave a comment, and I'll probably comment back to you. Oh, we get a sack right there. Is that Chandler Jones? Let's go. It's 3rd and 20 right here. We've got a really good shot. We just pretty much just can't. Oh, I got stuck in a D lineman. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Earl Thomas make a play. Oh, he does get a one-handed pick. Let's go. What a play right. Oh, no. This guy's got Lawrence Taylor. Not a big fan of that. Let's hand it off right now to Adrian Peterson. See what we can do. We get some room. Get a juke. And then maybe a truck. Good play. I'm excited to use the Adrian Peterson. I hadn't used him at all yet. Oh, I had a few different routes. Saquon Barkley. I make a risky throw and I get bailed out. It's not going to be super, like, I hate to say it, it's not going to be fun to play with Tom Brady. I mean, he's very pocket guy. I can't scramble pretty much at all. We get lit up by Lawrence Taylor. My goodness. Let's see where we can go with this. I'm thinking Larry Fitz or Saquon on this wheel route. Can he get the first? We're going to run another pass. Something quick. We've got Gronk. And he comes down with the grab. Let's go. We're going to run a little run with AP right here. I think we might be able to bounce it outside if we get that edge. We're going to have to cut it inside, but we can't. Oh my gosh, what a play. We get a little juke. That wasn't even a juke. It was just a swerve. All day AP. Now, if I had to guess, I would guess a run right here. Yep, and it's going to be a little bit of a stretch, but Luke Kuechly's back there. We've got some ballers on this team. The only thing I don't like is I feel like we didn't get a lot of upgrades for current players this year. I mean, and to me, it seems like we're going to be done getting new cards. I hated that not fumble, but yeah, to me, it seems like promo might be done for the year. I mean, they said this was the final week of Ultimate Legends. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll surprise us and give us positional heroes, but who knows at this point. But just keep leaving me comments of ideas to do. I love making videos like this, especially ones that you guys want to see, and just keep them coming. And we get a sack again with Chandler Jones, a beast right there. I have no clue where he's going on this. You know, I'm not the biggest Tom Brady fan, but I'm also not like a Tom Brady hater. But a lot of me really wanted to put Patrick Mahomes on this team. That definitely would have been jumping the gun. He's got a long way to go, but that man is so talented. I'm excited to see where he goes the rest of his career. And Jalen, Ramsey just lets it bounce off his shoulder. He's going for it right here. I'm expecting an two out routes and a post. Oh, they were both the out routes. I just didn't get the post right. Oh no, Earl Thomas is gonna get burned deep. Oh, Julio's gonna score for him. Damn, let's see. I want to see if we can hit Julio here. We should be able to. Oh, and we are. What a dot right there by Tom Brady. We're gonna try a little diver here with AP. I think we might be able to kick this left. Oh, no, go right up, but Taylor maze lights him up, but he doesn't fumble. That's huge. I think Gronk might be open. Can we laser that in there? And that was a terrible, terrible, terrible throw by me. He's gonna take it out though. That's not. What? He's not gonna house this. He is gonna house that. Wow. Okay. Let's get our heads out of our ass. And what is this receiving core right now? I do not like that at all. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Oh guys, this is bad. This is bad.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
I keep forgetting since he's got Lamar, I gotta run a spy on him. What are you? Oh, Chandler Jones! Oh my gosh, this Julio's tearing us apart. And he's gonna get into the end zone for another 6. It's just a small setback for a big comeback, right guys? We've got this. All we gotta do is march down the field, slowly but surely. Not make any turnovers, just make good, smart reads, try to force the ball to Julio, get sacked, it's all okay. That's what we gotta do, we just gotta march down the field. This is how you do it. And what a, no, Larry, he dropped it. I'm really trying to read what his safety does. We're gonna run with Tommy Boy here, pick up the first, get on your horse. I'm gonna look for Saquon or Kittle here, quick. Oh, he sailed it, but Saquon still caught it. Wow. I mean, the way he's pressing him, Julio might be open. Larry Fitz, of course, stops mid-route and just gets completely annihilated. I think he's going to run pretty much the same thing here. He doesn't. We're here on the routes. Luke Kuechly can't hit him. He's going to get a huge gain in a first. I'm going to blitz everybody right here. We're going to get real ballsy. We're going to get real sketchy. And Jalen Ramsey stops him. Okay, that's good. He might be in field goal range, but I don't think so. He is not in field goal range, but he's going to go for this. This is a bold move. Jalen Ramsey makes a huge play for us. We get the ball back. Let's go. It takes him about 8 hours to get a single throw off. We're going to have Julio right there, who, of course, drops. What? He got a pick? I cannot believe he just got an interception from that. That is insane. Here's Bobby Wagner. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Thank you. Come again.
Wait a minute, Chandler Jones. Okay, we're alive. Barely breathing, but alive. Oh no. Oh my gosh. His Jalen Ramsey is gonna make another pick and more than likely seal this game. Oh my goodness. Sadly did not get the dub. Team was pretty good, but just played pretty bad. Tom Brady is not the ideal quarterback right now. I need a guy who can move with better abilities, but it was fun. I liked building the team. I think that's my favorite part right now. Just keep leaving comments, and I'll keep trying to do stuff for you guys. On Wednesday, I think I'm going to try to do the, guys taken before who draft, because I think it'll be kind of interesting to see. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, peace out, and stay safe.